Если в пещере все было примерно однообразно, то тут в каждой комнате было что-то свое.
It was really strong. That was right there. I heard it again.
Russian YouTuber Alex Super, widely recognized for his adrenaline-fueled urban exploration series, returned with one of his riskiest adventures, yet infiltrating a radioactive military bunker buried deep within Russia's abandoned Global Swan nuclear testing grounds, a site often referred to as the Russian Hiroshima. In this episode, Alex and his partner journeyed through an isolated forest still marked by remnants of failed nuclear experiments. Despite the zone being officially off-limits, they press forward driven by curiosity and thrill.
Смотри, как посветлело-то.
Ты уверен, что нормальная идея была свернуть с бетонки?
Я думаю, да, нормальная идея. Потому что если бетонка вела в другую сторону, а спутниковая карта говорила, что нам нужно в другую сторону. Отлично, от той и другой стороны.
То
нахрен ту дорогу. Да, я был прав. Осторожно, братан. Мы не знаем. Охраняемая арена здесь, за вторым периметром. Тихо. Лучше не шум. Хуй знает.
табличка.
Давай чекнем. Опа, какой-то запор. Ну-ка. Запретная зона. Проход закрыт, проезд запрещен.
Ну что, значит мы, считай, добрались до границы.
Ну чё, давай петулю.
Части.
Мокрый и злой. Не пытайтесь этого дома. Ай! Повторить.
Сейчас они что-то оставят себе на колючке.
Ай, блядь! Надеюсь, ничего я не оставлю. Тебе не советую. Там есть дорога. Вот, да.
На камеру.
Давай.
Мне уже все комоды записали. А у меня даже перчаток нет, бро.
Тихо, не... Я дам тебе свои. Нам туда.
Along the way, they passed decaying radiation warnings and signs of former military activity. But what awaited them inside far exceeded the usual perils of exploration. After spending the night in a cave, they continued at sunrise, following a twisting path to a derelict military complex. Inside, they uncovered disturbing artifacts from the past, handwritten notes, faded, coded documents, and medical files describing soldiers who suffered severe radiation sickness, some fatally.
Фю Захаров Александр Геннадьевич, 22 года, принимал участие в ликвидации техногенной аварии вблизи ВЧ.
Какой
Что-то там
военной части.
получена доза. Ну,
Что там сколько?
Еще 4 с чем? Все размыто. Смотри, еще одна.
Сейчас, стой.
Это ты прочитаю, погоди.
На.
Это протокол заключения клинико-экспертной комиссии.
И что там написано?
Клинический диагноз его сношения. Больной страдал острой лучевой болезнью, тяжелой степени, пульмонит, ожог кожи, кожных покровов, лица. Блин, такие слова, чувак, я даже не знаю. Бля, я не могу разобрать.
Ладно, забей.
Решение комиссии. Смертельный исход наступил в связи с обширным поражением внутренних что-то там органов, отек мозга. Вот решение комиссии. Информацию о смерти не разглашать до решения начала.
Ну, глобус они как раз таки не разглашали.
These chilling records revealed the hidden human cost of nuclear cleanup operations long kept from public knowledge. As they ventured deeper, the tension grew. They spotted men in uniform nearby, not fellow explorers, but likely guards or scavengers. Forced into hiding, the pair navigated a maze of tunnels and collapsing bunkers. Gunfire rang out in the distance, raising the stakes as they narrowly avoided capture. The facility stretched endlessly, its corridors leading into massive chambers packed with Cold War relics.
Старые бланки справок описывали историю болезни одного человека и смерти другого. Похоже, эти люди были ликвидаторами, которые устраняли последствия тех неудачных ядерных испытаний. Читать эти строки было жутко, но интересно. Судя по всему, именно на этой военной базе оставляли пораженных радиацией людей. Так или иначе, им уже не помочь. Но вот кто поможет нам? Чертов бункер был большим. Нет, он был огромным. Комнаты сменялись узкими коридорами, коридоры выводили в огромные залы и по новой. Мы искали другой выход или вент-шахту, чтобы вылезти по ней, но находили кучу всего другого. Под землей было стрёмно. Чего только стоили кости в трубе. Если в пещере все было примерно однообразно, то тут в каждой комнате было что-то свое, а от неожиданных звуков можно было просто обосраться. Причем было ясно, что некоторые из них просто не могут быть изданы человеком. Понятно, что в подобных местах никогда не бывает абсолютно тихо, но блин, что это? Не призраки же в конце-то концов.
Sealed medical records, untouched machinery, chemical residues, even skeletal remains lodged inside rusted pipes. The suffocating air and unexplained sounds amplified the sense of unease. At one point, a heavy steel door slammed shut behind them, nearly trapping them inside. They eventually located an exit, sprinting through the dense forest and escaping with nothing but their footage and a sobering respect for the secret still buried below. Staged or not, the video conveys the real danger of exploring forgotten nuclear sites. The artifacts and documents strongly suggest that pieces of Russia's nuclear history remain hidden in plain sight, sealed away in crumbling bunkers few dare to enter. Were Alex and his partner simply fortunate to escape a decaying relic of the past, or did they stumble upon secrets still actively protected today? What might still lie behind those rusting doors? The most unsettling video of the night comes from Chase Floyd Inc., a US-based YouTube channel that blends wildlife tracking with cryptid research. On May 2nd, 2020, after a sleepless night filled with eerie howls and whooping calls echoing across the mountain ridges, the host ventured into the rain-soaked, fog-draped forest to check trail cameras and bait sites. What he recorded that morning would become one of his most disturbing experiences to date.
That was it again. Right there, I just heard it again. Okay. Those are audible, unknown sounds that I'm hearing right now that could really be from some kind of Floyd Squatch type creature. Right now, I'm starting to get lightheaded, so I really don't feel good being down here. So I'm just gonna grab, I really don't feel good right now. So I'm just gonna grab the trail camera and get out of here. It's right there. The apple's gone over here too. Okay, I'm starting to get a bit of a headache right now. Cause I really don't feel good. This is freaking me out. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab the other trail.
The woods were damp and unnervingly still broken only by repeated echoing cries from the slopes above. As he moved between cameras, the sounds seemed to draw closer and grew increasingly erratic. Faint knocking echoed through the ridges as if something were striking wood. With each step toward his final camera near a tree cave formation,
feel like I'm gonna fall over. What was that? That was like a growl. Okay. I'm just gonna grab trail camera and I'm gonna get out of here. I can't. I just heard the growl again. I don't feel good. My head is really starting to hurt.
He felt more lightheaded and uneasy, convinced that something nearby was watching.
I don't really feel safe being here. I'm just gonna get out of here. What is that right there? That is definitely some kind of bone. This is the tree cave that we found Wow. I mean, that could be a femur right there. And the smell too. Oh my God. Oh my God, it smells really bad. Oh my God. Oh, it smells like a skunk. Some kind of rotting skunk smell. Oh, it was really strong. That was right there, I heard it again.
At the base of the formation, a low growl rolled down from the mountain, freezing him in place. Feeling dizzy and unsafe, he grabbed the last SD card and prepared to leave. That's when he noticed what looked like a large, femur-like bone lying in the brush, its end covered in coarse white hair. The air was filled with a skunk-like stench so strong it nearly overwhelmed him. All the while, distant howls echoed through the mist. Back home, the recovered footage told two very different stories. One card showed only raccoons and crows. The other contained a single disturbing frame, a tall, grass-covered humanoid figure standing among the trees, a sight that turned a routine wildlife check into an encounter he would never forget. The growls, wood knocks, and foul odor described here align with details reported in other alleged Sasquatch encounters, though skeptics claim they could easily be misidentified animals or outright hoaxes. Was this simply a coincidence of sounds and smells on a rainy morning, or did the footage capture evidence of something undiscovered roaming those mountains? Uploaded on June 6, 2021, this video was shared by the channel Vanning on Weekends, known for showcasing peaceful, scenic road trips in a converted camper truck. Most of the creator's content centers on solitude, nature, and the freedom of van life, but this particular trip took an unexpectedly tense turn. It opens on a warm, sunny summer day as the creator heads out to a remote lake to try paddleboarding for the first time. The mood is upbeat and casual as he arrives at a quiet, picturesque location, sets up his gear, and ventures onto the water.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for a new video. We're so good today. It's near 30 degrees Celsius. It's very warm. I think it's the first time that I'm in t-shirt. I'm currently making my way to the north. I'm going to find a little lake there because today I want to try my paddleboard. I just bought it. I never used it. I never tried any paddleboard before. So today is the day. I'm very excited. So direction Siesta Lake. Woo! I just made it to the spot. I'm parked in the middle of the street because the road is under construction, just like that. And the lake looks so nice. It's very beautiful. I just put my bathing suit on. I prepared the bag, the sealed bag, because I don't want nothing to go in the water. And I have the paddleboard here, so I'm gonna inflate it and go on the lake.
Though inexperienced, he quickly gets the hang of it, balancing against the breeze and enjoying the tranquil surroundings. After paddling for a while, he returns to shore, ready to choose a place to camp. Eventually, he picks a secluded clearing beneath towering power lines, far from any road. Despite the isolation, it feels safe, open, silent, and peaceful.
So guys, that's where I'm gonna sleep tonight. I don't think I'm gonna have problems here. It's so big. I'm underneath the power lines. Mosquitoes are starting to pop out right now. It's crazy. Okay, so let's eat. I'm so hungry. First thing first, a little treatment. Ah. Go away. I just cooked this at home before leaving, and turns out it's still hot, so I'm just gonna eat it like this. No need to heat it. So it's rice mixed with some quinoa and some potatoes with some red beans and a little bit of green peas. I was searching for that Valentina, but I think I brought it home. It feels so good to eat.
He sets up camp and starts cooking a simple dinner of rice, potatoes, quinoa, and beans he'd prepared earlier. But as he begins to eat, the mood shifts. Gunfire suddenly cracks in the distance, not just one shot, but several echoing sharply through the trees. The sound seems to come from a group shooting near one of the massive pylons. Though they're not particularly close, the noise cutting clearly across the open space is deeply unsettling. What had felt like a safe, solitary evening now carries an uneasy edge. Despite the discomfort, he continues with his night.
So right now I think I'm on public land. It's Hydro-Québec electrical line, I believe. Someone just shot something. Whoa. Okay. Lots of shots. I don't know if you can see, but the people that are shooting with their guns, they're just underneath the big pylon over there. They're very far, and I can hear the blast of the explosion. It's very nice. It's crazy.
Lighting a fire and reflecting on how strange it felt to hear gunshots in such a remote place. The evening ends quietly, flames flickering while distant animal sounds mix with the lingering tension.
That's something I love, just sitting by the fire and hearing those animals.
By morning, the atmosphere has lightened again as he cooks breakfast and contemplates the unpredictable challenges of summer van life. For viewers, the most striking part isn't any direct confrontation. It's the mood shift. The abrupt intrusion of gunfire into a peaceful night shows how quickly isolation can become threatening. Whether it was harmless target practice or something more sinister, the uncertainty alone was enough to change the experience completely. So what do you think? Were those distant shots just casual recreation, or was something more troubling happening under those power lines? clip begins with a sharp, high-pitched whistle, followed by a soft, urgent whisper pleading to be let inside. Despite thoroughly reviewing the recording, no one is visible in the frame. Yet the disturbing sounds continue night after night. Some viewers even claim they can see a faint face among the trees, but nothing clearly appears beyond the strange whistling and the faint words. Mandy explained that she didn't call the police because she believed they wouldn't take the report seriously, especially since there were no signs of forced entry. Even so, her anxiety... Hours later, the doorbell camera recorded the same whistle and whisper again, this time louder and clearer. But once again, no figure, no animal, nothing visible. She also uploaded footage from a higher-mounted camera, even pointing out where the original one was positioned. That angle confirmed that no one was standing in the field of view. A few days later, the incident repeated again. This time, even later at night, and the whisper sounded unmistakable, raising the obvious question. Is it time to leave? The situation escalated when a recording from inside the home captured the same noises on the interior microphone.
I gotta change it. It's all wet. Maybe I have to. How wet? I'm sorry, but you can get sort of pants. I know, Mama's gonna be in the bed. I know. I tried giving you the butters. You didn't take the butters. Now you have nothing for butters. The butters for what now? No butters for you now. I'm not giving you butters now. I'm just getting another bottle.
Although Mandy insists she never heard them at the time, the clip clearly contains muffled, restless speech mentioning wetness bottles and bubbles words that are difficult to interpret. Commenters offered a variety of explanations. Some suggested the cameras may have been hacked and someone was playing sounds remotely. Others pointed to natural causes such as birds or wind that could have triggered the microphones.
So I'm gonna upload a video just showing you what it sounds like if someone were talking through the ring. Well, what it sounds like when I talk through the ring, what it sounds like on my end. And I just wanted to see what it sounded like because I wasn't sure. It's very loud. There's like an echo, and then there is also interference that you can hear, but I don't know if it was because I was standing because I was standing so close to the actual ring device. Maybe that's what was causing the interference. We also have 24/7 professional monitoring, so that's monitoring for any triggers of the alarm, but also it monitors for hacking into your computer into your camera. So I'm gonna upload it here. I don't think that's what it was because I think I would have heard it. Hello? 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 So if I'm talking through, you cannot see because it sounds very loud. Somebody was hacking. and talking through that camera. Can you hear the echo? So I don't know if someone was hacking it and talking through it, but I really don't think so. It's a Ring camera, but we have 24/7 monitoring, so I think I would get some kind of alert if it was being hacked, but I'm not 100% sure.
While environmental noise might explain the outdoor clips, the interior audio remains far harder to rationalize. Skeptics also noted that sound overlays are easy to create with modern editing software, implying the possibility of a hoax. Mandy denied any tampering and even posted a demonstration showing what it sounds like when someone uses the two-way audio feature. She also pointed out that her system is under professional 24/7 monitoring, which should detect any interference, though she admitted she cannot be completely certain. In the end, the evidence remains inconclusive. Was it an animal, a prank, a technical glitch? This next video comes from Groovy Gavin, a creator dedicated to exploring every haunted, abandoned, cursed, or just plain bizarre location he can find. Caves, lakes, alleged Kraken sightings, Bigfoot expeditions. If it's strange, he's probably been there. In this case, Gavin ventured deep into the Appalachian Mountains searching for feral people, skinwalkers, ghosts, and places linked to mysterious disappearances. His stated mission was to debunk the region's horror stories. In reality, his approach mostly involved yelling skinwalker into the trees, whistling into the darkness, and waiting for something to respond. There's no confirmation he was actually at the original incident sites, but that doesn't make the footage any less unsettling.
I swear I heard something.
Like what?
Like cracking and then heavy breathing.
Gavin and his crew hiked deeper into the forest, stopping at a series of abandoned structures scattered among the trees. At one point, a friend reported hearing branches snap and heavy breathing nearby.
Oh, shit. What is that?
It's a bird, dude.
Oh.
A moment they briefly mentioned before continuing. They pressed on until reaching Elk Mount Ghost Town, a deserted settlement that instantly gave off an ominous don't go in feeling as soon as they stepped inside its boundary. Ignoring the atmosphere, Gavin continued. He set up his gear, activated his devices, and began sweeping through the deteriorating buildings. It didn't take long before the equipment started behaving strangely.
There's the bathroom. You think I could take a shit in there?
Probably.
Hello?
My light's freaking out. My light's going on and off.
Lights flickered unexpectedly. A sudden knock echoed somewhere close, and footsteps seemed to follow them from room to room. They inspected every corner, but found no one yet. The unexplained activity continued. Later, they speculated the noises could have been made by someone secretly living there, or by something else entirely. Their leading theory became that feral humans might be squatting inside the crumbling structures.
That literally could have been feral people.
The team then moved on to another abandoned building. At first, it was quiet, no knocks, no footsteps, no strange sounds. But then, something appeared in a window.
Are there feral people out here? Could you just step in front of that, please? Are there any people that live in this house?
A faint shape that some viewers thought looked like a face. Others suggested it was simply Gavin's shadow, but the angle made that explanation questionable, especially since nothing appeared when a friend later stood in the same spot. Just as they were about to wrap up the ghost hunting device on the stairs, suddenly spiked without warning. At that same moment, a friend's phone tucked away in his pocket switched on its flashlight, blinked erratically, and then turned off. A phone might activate accidentally, but the timing was hard to ignore. The crew left uneasy and shared the footage, inviting viewers to decide whether they had captured something real or staged it for dramatic effect. Some insist it was just shadows and old buildings playing tricks. Others think someone might have been hiding nearby, explaining both the sounds and the face in the window. The device spike and sudden phone light could be coincidence, but the fact that it all happened together leaves many wondering if Gavin truly caught something paranormal. What's your theory? Coincidence? A hidden person? Or something else? Dustin. The person who uploaded this clip was sending a Snapchat to a friend when he realized he might not be alone in his home.
So I just Snapchatted my friend, right? And I walked through, I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something fucking behind me. And I watched it, I did a playback before I sent it to him, right? And there was these lights were off. Yeah, I just got to work and I feel like all day today I felt bad. Honestly, it's last a little bit I felt bad, and I don't know, I just I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but I'm constantly just nauseous, and I don't really know why. I have tried to take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like it really does anything.
The short video shows him walking through a dark room, and upon playback, something pale and motionless appears behind him, with the lights off.
And then whenever I go and I'm just laying down and stuff, I can sleep, and whenever I sleep, it's I don't get rest, you know what I mean? So I don't know what that's about, but damn, I'm gonna have to make coffee. It sucks because I don't have the insurance, right? But I don't know, I'm just I'm gonna have to do something, because I don't know why it's I feel so bad. Like I said, I literally can get multiple hours of sleep, and it's as if I don't it's I don't sleep at all. I'm just exhausted, so don't know what that's about. And then today I woke up with a damn bruise right here on my leg, and I'm just what the so that's concerning, but oh well.
The sight of that shape clearly unsettled him. After reviewing the footage, he described a disturbing lingering sickness that followed him throughout the day: nausea, restless sleep regardless of how long he rested, and a sudden unexplained bruise on his leg that appeared the next morning. These physical symptoms only amplified the fear sparked by the recording. Viewers are urged to look closely at the upper left corner of the frame, where a pale figure appears to stand completely still. As Dustin walks past that spot, a deep, strange rumbling can be heard on the recording.
I have tried to take...
And if you listen carefully later, a faint whisper suggests the presence may have been following him for a while. Terrified...
But if you wanted to swing by, and say, hey, you could... Oh, I can't see shit. I also hate that they always keep this room so fucking dark. Come on now. But anyways, yeah, if you wanted to swing by and say, hey...
Dustin barricaded himself in a back office and spent the night there. He later reviewed the CCTV footage, but found nothing. No figure, no movement, which only deepened the mystery. Was this a trick of light and shadow? An elaborate hoax? Or something far more disturbing, lurking just out of sight? The evidence remains inconclusive, leaving the final judgment up to the viewer. Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. This clip was uploaded to the Trail Trekker TV TikTok page, a channel typically showcasing peaceful mountain views. Most of its posts are uneventful, but this one is different. The creator claimed it was filmed while hiking alone in the Appalachian Mountains and gave no additional explanation. During the hike, the audio is suddenly interrupted by a frantic, human-like cry for help repeated multiple times. The voice is distorted and impossible to pinpoint visually, but it clearly echoes from somewhere deep in the surrounding forest. The uploader's breathing becomes labored and panicked in the background, suggesting genuine fear. The recording leaves room for several interpretations. Perhaps an animal mimicking human speech, an auditory hallucination caused by isolation, an elaborate prank, or something far more sinister lurking in the trees. The video never reveals the source visually, only the chilling audio and the narrator's obvious distress. Like the other cases, this footage remains unresolved. It's up to viewers to decide whether this was a natural occurrence, deliberate deception, or something entirely different. That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story? Share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.